What's up, everyone? This is Brian with Simpleman's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation and Investing. First off, I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, all that hard work you put into raising your children. Hey, raise your glass, take a sip. It's well deserved, guys. Anyways, this video I'm going to talk to you guys about my weekly picks for comics coming out this Wednesday, June 21st, 2017. A lot of great comics coming out this week. We got a lot from Marvel and DC. Not so much on the independent circuit this week, but either way, let's go and get this kicked off. Kicking it off this week, we have All-Star Batman number 11. This is part 2 to the first Ally storyline. Batman races to track down his new nemesis before another murder rocks Miami. But with old secrets revealing unsettling truths about his closest ally, what dark accords will the Dark Knight make in order to stop true evil? There's a regular cover for this, there's a Raphael Albuquerque variant, and there's also a Sebastian Fiumara variant for this as well. Next, also this week, we have the second printing of Batman number 24. First print went out like crazy. Everyone wasn't expecting it. Batman proposed Catwoman. Either way, if you haven't got your hands on it, be aware that there is a second printing coming out this week. Next, we have Batman number 25. This is part 1 to the War of Jokes and Riddles. It's also an Exercise Anniversary issue. There's a regular cover and a variant cover by Tim Sale. Batwoman number 4. This is going to be the finale to the Many Arms of Death story arc. Batwoman's been following the trail of deadly weapon Monster Venom while simultaneously trying to discover what became of her lost lover, Sophia. But what happens when those two roads meet, and how does it all connect to the death of Batwoman's mother? A terrifying new threat is unleashed on the world when the true nature of Many Arms of Death is revealed. There's a regular cover by Steve Epting, and there's also a variant cover by Michael Cho. Harley Quinn number 22. This is going to be part 2 to the Red Roses story arc. There's a regular cover for it by Amanda Connor, but more importantly, there's a 1-for-1 variant for it by Frank Cho. Everyone's been loving these Frank Cho variants, and I can see why. I'm continuing to pick this up. Nightwing number 23. It's an all-out crime war in Bloodhaven, and Nightwing must confront an old enemy, Tiger Shark, if he wants any hope of peace. What he discovers, though, reveals a truth about Blockbuster more shocking than he could ever imagine. There's a regular cover for this by Paul Renaud. There's also a 1-for-1 variant by Casey Jones. Super Sons number 5. Battle in the Batcave. The battle with Kid Amazo leaves John and Damian's friendship in ruins as the boys decide their partnership just isn't working out. It's a rumble between Superboy and Robin like you've never seen as the boys rage through the house that Batman built. Superman number 25. This is going to be part 6 to the Black Dawn story arc. It's an exercise finale issue. It reveals the villain tearing the Super family apart and destroying everything the Man of Steel holds dear. Now, if you guys haven't been reading Superman since Rebirth, you're really missing out. It's the Superman that we deserved during the New 52. I can't tell you how much I love this storyline. Either way, you guys need to pick this up. There's a regular cover by Ryan Sook. There's also a 1-for-1 variant by Jorge Jimenez. Here we have a brand new ongoing series from Image Comics and Crosswind number 1. It brings together fan favorite creators in Gail Simone and Kat Staggs. It's about a slick and ruthless Chicago hitman and a smart but downtrodden Seattle housewife. When an inexplicable event strikes these two random strangers, their bodies, souls, and lives are switched to potentially deadly effect. It's Freaky Friday meets Goodfellas. There's a regular cover for this by Kat Staggs. There's a Pride Month variant cover for this by Kat Staggs, but there's also an incentive retailer appreciation variant cover for this as well. Here we find ourselves coming to the finale of a fantastic miniseries in God Country number 6. Comes an earth-shattering conclusion as Valifax meets his maker. Roy learns what it means to be a father, and Emmett Quinlan confronts God in the dying kingdom of Always. There's a regular cover for this, and there's also a 1-for-1 variant for this by Gerardo Zaffino. Next, we have another brand new series from Image Comics and Shirtless Bear Fighter number 1. After being betrayed by the bears that raised him, the legendary Shirtless Bear Fighter wanders the forest he's sworn to protect, fist-fighting bears, eating flapjacks, and being the angriest man the world has ever known. This is going to ship with 4 different covers, guys. There's a regular cover for it. There's a B variant by Tim Fowler. There's a cover C variant by Andy Soriano. But my pick of the week is cover D, which is the incentive Tim Fowler nude variant cover. Next, we have another fantastic series from Image Comics and one I can't wait to read in September Morning number 1. September Morning has no past that she can remember, only a strange and shadowy present filled with the voices of the dead. Turned into a unique hybrid by the former Reaper of the lonely, injured, and abused, September Morning is the only human/Reaper to exist. Tasked with reaping the souls of the worthless by her mysterious tattoo, September hides and protects them until she can help them realize the last thing they had left undone in life. Next, we have Luke Cage number 2. Cage is broken, There's a war brewing in New Orleans. Luke recovers from a brutal attack with the help of a very unsuspected ally. Luke Cage will put body and soul on the line to learn the truth about Dr. Bernstein. He might live to regret it. There's a fantastic regular cover for this by Raza, and there's a craptastic incentive variant by John Cassidy. I say craptastic because it looks like they took the poop emoji and put a yellow shirt on it. Mighty Thor number 20. The saga of the all-new Ultimate Thor starts here. Ultimate Thor died defending the multiverse, but his hammer remains. Who will hold the hammer now? War is coming to the 10 realms. Can the new Ultimate Thor keep back the bloody tide? There's a fantastic regular cover for this, which is a cover swipe of Thor 337. Also, there's a cover B for this, which is a Patrick Brown Mary Jane variant. Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. I'm really excited about this series, mostly because it's not written by Dan Slott, it's written by Chip Zdarsky. Also, it's going to have fantastic art by Adam Kubert. It's going to return to the friendly neighborhood, the web crawling, the old school Spider-Man that all us old fans are used to. It's going to have old adversaries and new adversaries. Looks like a really interesting series to start reading. I will tell you, this first issue is going to ship with a bunch of different covers. There's a regular Adam Kubert cover. There's a Sam Spratt hip-hop cover, which is awesome because it's a shout-out to Tupac. Also, there's a John Tyler Christopher action figure cover. There's a blank cover. There's a Mike Deodato Jr. party variant. There's an incentive Zhang Wang Year of the Rooster variant. There's an incentive movie variant. Movie variant, if you guys like those signature series and you can get Tom Holland out there to sign it, that's what you're going to want to get and get it graded. Also, there's a John Cassidy variant. There's an incentive Ross Andrew remastered variant. And there's an incentive premium variant. Next, we have Bill and Ted Save the Universe number 1. This comes from Boom Studios. The Wild Stallions are back, and this time they're traveling across the whole universe. Bill and Ted have been kidnapped by a bodacious alien, and they're handed over to their long-lost family. So there it is, guys. Those are my picks for comics coming out this Wednesday, June 21st, 2017. I know we ended the picks on kind of a low note, but hey, the nostalgia in me, I love Bill and Ted's Adventure growing up. It's one of the best movies I saw in middle school, and rest in peace to George Carlin. If you guys like watching this video, click that thumbs up button so I know you guys like it. Feel free to leave comments, any titles I might have left out. And as always, if you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This has been Brian from Simpleman's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation and Investing. And I'll see you guys next week.